cross-dressing, gender fluidity, gender fuckery. That is all me, baby. Have you ever been fetishized? Fetishized for dressing up as a sexy woman? Have you ever been someone's secret? A secret sex toy to someone else's partner? Let's talk fetish. Hey everyone, it's me, Ramon Ricecake, and welcome to my channel. First off, I just want to say, look at my new hair. I know usually I'm a brunette, but I wanted to switch it up for this video, so enjoy me as a blonde. Before we get started, I just want to say that I hope you're all having a great day, a fabulous night, whatever time it is that you're watching my videos. I hope that I can send you some good and positive vibes. What's the definition of a fetish? It is a form of sexual desire in which gratification is linked to an abnormal degree to a particular object, item of clothing, part of the body, etc. The key word there is abnormal. So it's kind of like you really like something to an unhealthy or almost embarrassed degree. Let's say like high heels, shoes, boots, leather, lace, toys. It could be anything, really. Now here's a second definition for it. An inanimate object worshipped for its supposed magical powers or because it's considered to be inhabited by a spirit. Okay, that's just weird. Does that mean I have magical powers? Is that why I've been fetishized? So I had the inspiration to do this video after a few recent conversations with a good girlfriend of mine and also my brother. Yes, my straight cis brother. And basically in these conversations I was telling them about how I'm online on dating apps and going out on dates dressed up like this, showing myself online dressed up like this, and they were a little bit shook. My brother was like, whoa, what? You present yourself like that? I'm like, yeah. Which I don't know why it's such a surprise to him, considering that we've gone out clubbing together, drinking together, bar hopping together. So, and he's seen me talk to other boys at clubs and stuff. So I don't know why it was such a surprise for him. I don't know, maybe he's just not used to hearing about it. Now for some context, I am biologically male, but I do identify as gender fluid, as I do present in both male and female forms and kind of in between whenever I feel like it. And they both knew this already, but I think because they're both straight as well, I don't think they have enough conversations with people like myself, and so I guess they were both just kind of confused as to why I would date in this form. I think my brother was a little bit shocked, but my girlfriend was a little bit more on the concern side, like, well, don't you feel like if you present yourself like that, that guys are just gonna fetishize you? So she came at me more on that angle, but I'm gonna keep it so real. Yes, of course I've been fetishized like this, but yes, I've also been fetishized in my boy form as well. And to be 100, anything can be a fetish. My ethnicity, my skin color, my outfits, my feet, literally anything can be fetishized. Just me in my boy form alone, I've been fetishized so much over the years by rice queens because I'm an Asian boy. You know, people have their preferences, and this is where that word can get tricky, because people now are being like, oh, it's okay to have preferences, and yes, I do believe that it is okay to have that, but then there's a difference between preferences and then fetishizing somebody. Prime example of this, I was dating this white guy in my boy form many years ago, and we only went on like 3 dates, so it was just very casual, still getting to know each other, but we did plan to go to a club this one night. So I arrive at the club and he's there, I see him, but you know who he's there with? He's literally standing in the middle of a circle surrounded by other Gaysian boys. I've never felt more like another number, so replaceable. I was so speechless. I was like, wow, I've never felt less special in my life. Because when I tried to talk to him as well, he literally just like brushed me off like, okay, I thought we were coming here together, gonna hang out together, but I was so easily replaced by another person who looked similarly to me, I guess, and he clearly had a type. And so, yeah. When I dress up like this and I go out, I would be lying if I said that I didn't expect a certain kind of attention from a certain type of person. Obviously, whoever likes me is gonna notice that I'm not, you know, naturally or biologically female, and I'll also be the first person to let them know that. I'm not trying to fool anybody. This is just how I like to dress up sometimes. In my experience, and also just from other gender non-conforming folks, friends of mine, we all know that there's a huge underground community of admirers or people that secretly really like us. And there's a lot of people that do, but you just never hear about it because nobody talks about it. Like literally, I will ask you, like whoever is watching, I'm talking to you, do you know a cross-dresser in your life, a gender fluid person in your life, or even a trans person in your life? Or do you know anyone that has openly said that I'm into trans people, I'm attracted to gender fluidity, I'm attracted to gender non-conforming folks? Do you know anybody who openly says that? Probably not. Or if you said yes, how many friends do you know that are like that? You know, probably very few. So it's a whole other topic, honestly. But my whole point is that there are a bunch of people interested and attracted to us, but they're just not public about it. And I think that plays into it being a fetish, because that's part of what being a fetish is, isn't it? It's kind of like that whole abnormality that the definition said. It's like, it's almost like you're kind of embarrassed to speak about it. And the more that people don't speak about their attraction for people like me, the more it's gonna stay a fetish. I also want to be clear that having a fetish towards something doesn't make you a bad person. There are many people I know that have fetishes for certain things. You name it, mask, clothes, boots, anything, right? Fetish is associated to sex. And I think that as long as both parties are okay and give consent to the fetish that they're partaking in, then it's all good. I think where it becomes a problem with fetishizing is when it's taken outside of the bedroom. And, you know, when someone is fetishizing you, it's like, maybe the other person isn't interested in the same fetish as you, and then you're still being kind of weird and creepy about it, and that's where it's not okay. Whoever I end up dating is gonna have to accept me and like me for all of my forms, because it all comes in this package. Obviously there are bisexuals, pansexuals, sexually fluid folks, so I'm not that worried. So, to all my cross-dressing, gender non-conforming folks out there, keep being you, keep dressing up however way you want to dress up, present yourself to the world however way you want to present yourself, because there will be someone out there that will like you, for all of you, all forms of you. If you've made it this far, help your girl out. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below. Do you have a fetish? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!